Absolutely, children's health, that's what it's all about. I lived in a town called Pasadena, Texas, and along in Pasadena there were every kind of chemicals being emitted into the air from mostly oil refineries. But my son, I had 2 daughters first, and they used to get the croup, which is coughing and coughing at night, and have to take them in the bathroom and put steam on and everything to get them to breathe. But I didn't think about it being the air. But then my son came along, and he reacted by having bronchitis, and he was very, very ill for many years, 2 or 3 years. And so we finally, I went to the doctor one day. I went outside, the air was brown. And so when I got to the doctor, I said, could it be this dirty air? He said, oh, it probably is. And so at that point, I called my husband and I said, we're moving. We have to move. We can't stay here. But the thing that was so bad, Colorado Springs is in a bowl. It's low, like that. So when there's a temperature inversion, all the automobile exhaust is held down. And the automobile exhaust at that altitude burns only half as effective. And so a lot of the pollutants are just put into the air. So my son would get sick again. Maine, we came to Maine because my husband got a job here, but now I'm finding that the environment is so important to Maine. And actually my husband, he's an engineer, but he also is a scientist. And when we came here, he found out that Maine is 20 years ahead of Texas in their environmental laws to protect their land. 20 years ahead. And that made me very happy to be here. We've got to find a way to keep the chemicals out of children's products, and I think that has a lot to do with oil. I think the oil products is what is making it, so I think we need to find a different kind of product so our children will be safe. And microwaves is another real big issue. If there's any kind of toxics in a product made that you're going to put in a microwave, your food is in there, so we have to find a way to keep those products safe as well. Any kind of legislative process takes a long time, and it's too bad when it has to do with our health and our children's health. And the legislature is trying to gut what's there, and so that's what we have to do is make sure that at least we keep what we have, and then gradually begin to introduce more legislation to protect our children's health.